the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At small forward, Nick Batum. At center, Paul Reed. At shooting guard, Buddy Hield. At the forward position, Tobias Harris. At the other guard, Tyrese Maxey. The head coach of the visiting team is Nick Nurse. Let's hear it for the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At guard, 6'4", number 9, Derek White. Starting at point guard, standing 6'5", number 4, Drew Holiday. The big man, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis. At small forward, at 6'6", number 7,
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Philadelphia sitting there, first box below.
And for Philadelphia, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Tobias Harris is out there with Reed. Then it's Hield. Then there's Batum. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for Boston, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up. And mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
Count it.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Hield. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Maxey against Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
The first one falls, and they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
Now, here's Maxey, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Brown finds Tatum. Outside, White. To the paint. It's deflected.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Maxey from outside, off the mark. Brown the pass to Tatum. Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Tatum. Takes the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Maxey. Up top, Reed. Down low. Harris outside. Reed, a screen on Tatum. Here's Harris. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Porzingis. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Batum. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Searching for their first points of the game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Healed against White. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And here are the numbers for Tatum. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 27 points per, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Bamba sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer. For a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a chance here to check out some stats for Tobias Harris.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Pritchard. This game he had 28 points. And it's Brown missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Reed kicks to Maxey. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Bamba. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Reed. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Left side, Brown. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Darius Bazley, DeAnthony Melton, Kyle Lowry.
7 seconds left in the first quarter.
One eye on the rim,
was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Nets. They've got Jaylen Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players. You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Oubre passes to Harris. Feeds it to Bamba. To the middle. And the dunk by Bamba.
Bamba's showing you a sense for when to cut. Really well done. He's got agility and excellent size in the pick and roll.
Brown, the pass to Hauser. Now Brown. Here's the teardrop. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Now, here's Horford. A 3-ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
And it's time for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Jason Tatum. David.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information for us. Toby, it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also Batum comes in for Oubre. Fields checked in for Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Brown against Batum. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Healed from outside. Rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now Reed after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. And the Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. Pass to Reed. Back to Maxey. Healed against White. Lets it go. No good that time. Boston leading by 8. Kicks it to Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Holiday against Maxey. Here's Harris. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's White on the wing. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Horford. Porzingis with a screen on Harris. Brown finds Porzingis.
And you know, when healthy, Porzingis is a problem. And this guy is so hard to match up against because of his skill and his size.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Just 4 seconds left now here in the second with 1 on the clock. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Celtics as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. Here's a hypothetical. If you guys were in your prime today and could hop onto any team, who would you pick?
That's interesting, Ernie. maybe I'd go back to Houston. I'd give them a boost. The boost, they need a jet.
You wouldn't give the Rockets a boost. You'd give them a malfunction. Houston, we have a problem. Kenny's back.
No, they
Kenny's
already
back.
have a problem. I'd be the one to help solve that problem. Thank you.
I just enjoy sitting here listening. And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Obviously, jacking up threes and coming up empty hurts. But I don't think they're going to go away from that because it's the core of what they do.
But we have seen them run other plays, and in some cases, with great success. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Batum is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Reed, and it's Hield in at the 2 spot. It's good.
This guy is a flat-out pure scorer. Tyrese Maxey, major game.
Holiday with it. Right side, Tatum. Brown outside. White finds Tatum. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 9. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
Now here is Holiday. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. The pass to Porzingis. Over Maxey. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by White. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the dunk by Reed.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
And so it's Boston with it. 76ers getting the bucket. Harris against Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside, Holiday, and easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got his second basket.
You know, Drew Holiday has so many great attributes, but I think perhaps the best one is his mindset. He's even-keeled, he competes at a high level, and he never backs away from a challenge.
Porzingis with the block. Over Maxey. Here's White. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Batum scanning the floor. Harris setting the pick for Hield. Maxey in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Holiday, a screen on Batum. Brown the pass to Holiday. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Now Brown following Tobias Harris's 3-point attempt. Porzingis kicks to Brown. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Tillman's checked in, and it's Horford in for Tatum. And then for Philadelphia, Oubre's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Lowry in for Maxey. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Lowry passes to Harris. Clock at 4. They could use a bucket. The 76ers with another miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Down kicks to Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kelly Oubre.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. 27 seconds left in the third. Lowry feeling it out a bit. For 3, Harris. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Outside Holiday. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Boston. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. How about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Tatum's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Melton, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 11. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Tillman. There's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Tillman's got his first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Oubre. Off target with his 3. Here's Tillman. Here's Pritchard. While recovering, Horford has a wide open look. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Timeout called the 76ers. It's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here is Reed. Hield kicks to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Over Tatum. Buries the 20-footer.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Boston leading by 13. Holiday, a screen on Batum. There's Brown with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Passes it to Reed. The dish now to Hield. On the wing, Harris. And stolen by Tatum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Drew Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
Holiday, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Holiday, the pass to Brown. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
A nice shot by Harris.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And it's Brown missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Maxey. 3 kicks to Maxey. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. He dishes it to White. Brown outside. And the 3 off target. Now the 76ers with it, trailing by 19. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
You know, Batum is not just a scorer. He's a really good all-around player, very effective at finding the open man, too.
And here's Holiday. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Giroux. You know that's a team that wants to go inside. How did you make it hard for them?
I really just feel like we really just packed the paint. Did a good job of doing that. We know they have a lot of pain points, so just being able to keep them out there and try to make it shoot 3. So I think we did a good job.
Yeah, you stuck to the game plan, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.